This video is going to be all about how you can get more testimonials for your business. Why? Well, because a business's best marketing is the thing stood right in front of you, your own customers. So if you are a business owner, a head of marketing, or just anyone looking to boost the number of testimonials, then please carry on watching as I talk about a few of the best ways that I've used and that I know deliver some amazing results. So, intro. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. Finally picked up my desk from the office, so we're back in action. Starting to build a little bit of a set right now, which I'll probably tweak over the coming weeks. Just stuff you probably don't want to know about. Absolutely love this desk. Comes from Ergo Desks, and they were literally like the only UK provider of standing electric desks that I could find with reasonably priced, good quality desks. So there's a little plug for you. Link in the description below if you want to buy your own. And of course a big virtual high five to everybody who's having to deal with some serious challenges in their business today. I hope that this video could help play even the smallest part in helping you get some new customers and helping you bounce back. Before we crack into the actual content, if you are new to the channel and this is your first time, hi, my name is Pete Matheson, and in 2020 I sold my IT business, and so I guess I'm a full-time YouTuber now. But seriously, thanks for the people that are following me so far on this platform. It's currently my only source of income, and so far we are up to a huge $180. I am here to hopefully inspire some small business owners with tips and tricks and things that I've picked up along the way, but also focusing on how tech can be used to solve those problems of yours. And today's problem to look at is customer testimonials. Customer testimonials are by far one of the best ways to market your own business. They're free, for one, and once you really get clever with them, you can completely automate them. They're also the best because it's far better to have one of your customers tell everyone else how good you are than just you bigging yourself up on social media and all those kind of things. So for one of your first key focuses in your business should be to collect, store, and subscribe to this channel. I mean, collect, store, and promote those testimonials across everything: your website, social media, brochures, emails, adverts, anywhere you can. Now, if you've been in business for over a year, then I'd suggest that you should already have a page dedicated to testimonials on your website, and that you should be collecting one from every possible customer that you can. Over the years, this will easily provide you with hundreds of testimonials that you can use to boost your marketing, grow your business, regardless of what type or size or sector or service that you provide. It works for everybody. Have you ever gone to look at reviews on Amazon before buying something? Yeah. So testimonials are a huge thing that you should be focusing on as one of your main marketing pillars for your business. I'm going to go through a method I've used to consistently boost and bring in testimonials from customers, and it might be obvious to some, but it's often missed by so many people that I speak to, and that is to ask for them. I know, simple, right? Asking for testimonials is one of the quickest ways, because not many people are going to be sat there thinking, wow, this product or service is incredible, I'm going to write them a testimonial right away. Unless, of course, there's something really special about your business and driving those testimonials already. IT support, though, it's in its nature, people contact you because things aren't working. You, of course, get on and fix it so that they can get back on with the things that they want to do, not to waste more time on a survey. How many times have you been on the phone to someone from an insurance company or your internet service provider and then stuck around for the customer satisfaction survey after? I know I don't. Ask for customer testimonials from your customers. Hey, you can even write them for your customers if you need to. Do you think case studies are written by the customer themselves? No. Testimonials don't have to be any different. In the early days of running my own business, I'd personally email customers who I know are too busy to respond with something like hey, dear sir, madam, would you mind leaving us a recommendation? It only needs to be a couple of lines. In fact, I've written something below which I think would fit quite nicely. Let me know if you're happy to use that. Otherwise, if you've just got a few minutes just to write down something in your own words, that would be great. And 9 times out of 10, they would just reply back with, yep, looks great to me, go for it. And there are so many ways of asking for them. A personalized email or a phone call is just fine, of course, but they are so difficult to scale as your business grows. So what you should look to do is completely automate collecting your testimonials. From something as simple as adding one of those "how are we doing?" The smiley faces to the bottom of your emails, to tools like using Zapier or Microsoft Power Automate, where you can set up an entire workflow of, if this happens, then do this. If a customer receives an order, then send email to ask how they got on. If customer support ticket gets closed, then ask them how we did. And just a quick note here from my experience of a decade worth of testing various formats of asking people to leave their feedback. Writing things like, "Thank you, if you'd like to leave us a recommendation, then click here." Or, "Please click this link to complete our satisfaction survey." They don't work. These are surefire ways to make sure you get not a single testimonial or feedback from your customers. The best format I found was using something like Customer Thermometer, which is what I've used before, where you can use those 4 smiley faces and you embed them into your emails, into like the bottom of your emails. Then your customers only need to click once and you've got feedback. Happy, sad, really unhappy, was okay. But once they've clicked, they can opt to leave a personal comment, but they're not forced to. That's the main thing, they're not forced to. And that's it. There is no 10-question survey, no form to complete, just one simple click. Changing testimonials to this format took me from getting probably 1 to 2 pieces of feedback a year to at least that every single day of the year. Been to IKEA recently? Well, probably not right now. But they even have the 4 smiley faces as physical buttons laid out around the store to stay on top of their feedback. And the only last thing I have to add in here is to read a book called The Ultimate Question 2.0. I'll throw it in the description below. It teaches you all about the one single question that you should be asking all of your customers and how to use that to dramatically improve your business. And for those already accustomed to Net Promoter Scoring or NPS, it's just all about that. Anyway, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Don't forget that you can also use these tools to collect staff feedback, but I'll link to the video right here where I talked a little bit more about staff feedback, so feel free to watch that one. Once you have a workflow in place to automatically collect feedback from as many customers as possible, then there's just one thing left to do, and that is to publicly display them. Now you want to display them on your testimonials page on your website, in your marketing brochures, newsletters, social media channels. You might even want to get some graphics made up with some quotes from those testimonials. And you can use something like Testimonial Tuesday or Feedback Friday. Now, my one tip here with social media marketing is to use something like MeetEdgar to not just schedule your posts, but to completely automate and rotate them indefinitely. Have you ever come across those businesses where they would have huge gaps in their social media presence? That was me when I started. Monday morning, I'd spend like 2 hours loading up a week's worth of social media posts into whatever scheduling app I was using at the time. And then a week later, I'd do the same, which was great until I had a holiday or got busy or sick or ran out of things to post. And that was until I came across MeetEdgar. Again, I'll throw a link in the description below for this. But for about $10 per month, MeetEdgar will not just schedule your social media posts across Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all those things, but it actually categorizes everything. You can create a category for your testimonials, and every so often you can upload a bunch of your latest testimonials. Now, MeetEdgar then posts out a testimonial however often you want it to. The magic here, of course, is that when you're busy or sick or tired or on holiday, MeetEdgar will automatically reuse your testimonials and keep posting them indefinitely. May your social media channels be silent no more. And even more awesomeness is that MeetEdgar also links into services like Zapier, again another link I'll throw down below. So your whole workflow can be when customer receives product or closes their support ticket, ask them to click on a smiley face, and that then leads on to, if customer clicks onto smiley face and leaves a comment, then send this through to MeetEdgar as a testimonial ready for posting, and you can post it to your website, WordPress integrations, all sorts of things there. Just a quick note here, again, don't ever automatically publish something that you have no control over. It might sound obvious, but if your customer leaves a comment, maybe they use a swear word or leave a, "It was great, but it would be even better if you could have done," which you'd rather not have show up on your social media accounts. So add a task in once a week or so to check over any new or draft testimonials, tidy them up, format, spelling, photos, whatever they need before they get published. Now, MeetEdgar is normally around $20 a month, but before posting this, I checked and discovered that if I sign them up with them today, because I no longer have an account, as that went with the business, and pay the full price, then I can offer everyone else the same service, but for only $10 a month. So you get a $10 discount every month that doesn't expire. Now, I do also get a $10 discount, but I don't actually need to use it because I'm just a YouTuber now. Link in the description below. This is turning into some sort of weird link inception video. So many links. So many links. Honestly, yeah, MeetEdgar is great. You can pull in news feeds from other websites if you want to share current news. You can hook it into RSS feeds from your own website if you want to easily share your own blog posts or articles. It's awesome, and it likely is one of the first things I will subscribe to whenever I realise that YouTube isn't really working. Lastly, damn, this feels like it's going to be a really long video. Action the feedback. One of the greatest things you can receive is negative feedback. Yes, I said that right, and I'll say it again just to be sure. One of the greatest things you can receive is negative feedback. Why would I talk about all sorts of crazy? Well, because it gives you something to action, something to do, some ideas on how to improve what might already be an awesome product or a service, but allows you to improve it even more. I mean, receiving good feedback all the time will feel great and all, and it's great for sharing and all that kind of stuff, but it won't help you improve things like a nice piece of constructive feedback. My rule of thumb for any negative feedback, regardless of what it's for, number one, call them back immediately, and I literally mean as soon as physically possible. You need to understand why they left the feedback and get to the bottom of the issue. Make sure that you are 100% understanding of what's happened, and of course you apologise and try to put things right. Of course you should do that, because number two is to make sure you do something about it, not just for now, not just to fix this one person's issue, but to make sure that this particular issue never happens again. Because then number three is, once that thing or system or process has been put in place to stop it happening again, then let them know what you've done. Communicate the fact that you've taken their feedback and you've changed your business because of it. Sometimes even that action alone can result in swinging what could have been a bad experience of your own business into a huge positive. A customer who was never going to buy again from you might actually do, because, they actually care about the service, and they might even leave you a testimonial. And the bonus bit that I'll tag onto the end of here is that your feedback should be shared with your staff. They need to know that they're doing a good job. And if they're not doing a good job, then take a bit of time to talk to them, perhaps get any facts straight, because it might just be a grumpy customer that rather than an actual problem. But it also gives the staff the chance to realise something's gone wrong somewhere. And you can automate this too by sharing the feedback through something like Teams or Slack. And without boring you with the technical details, I actually wrote an article earlier this year to set all of that stuff up, which I'll leave in the you-know-where. That's all for this week's video for the Link Fest. It seems to be now. Hopefully you are still awake. Thanks for sticking with me to the end, because, my friends, you made it. Don't forget, of course, to like the video if you did, subscribe if you're not already, hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos when they're posted, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, bye-bye.